Good morning, Scorpio. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. Scorpio, just a quick weekly read. I was like, what the heck? I had a little bit of time this morning before the next thing starts. So here we are. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope that you spent your 11/11 portal manifesting and doing the damn thing, right? Getting rid of things that, parts of ourselves that are not serving our higher good. And then what else? I was going to say something else to you guys and I forget what it was. I don't know. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus, cross watcher if that is you. Welcome to the channel. Scorpio, Spirit is also saying this is going to, if you have Scorpio in your South Node as well. So there you go. You might have Scorpio in your South Node. All right. So let's see. We're going to take a look at a couple things. What it is that is working in your favor this week. What it is that you may not be aware of, and then any additional messages that Spirit might have for you. Okay, so thank you to everybody who's liked, shared, subscribed, and commented. Those who have donated to the channel, those of you that have booked personal reads, thank you so very much for your love and support. Personal readings are open, and that info is found in the description box below, as well as the about section of the page. And channel memberships are open. So the new video for this week will be coming out probably in the next couple of days. So keep an eye out for that. All right, Scorpio, what is it that is working in your favor this week? What is it? Couple of things. Thank you. Scorpio, moving into a sensitive, you have 2 3s, by the way. Moving into a more sensitive way of thinking about life in general. This could be you like really giving consideration to another side of a situation that you're dealing with. As I say that, community is on the bottom. So how is it when you are dealing with other people this week? How does it affect your foundations? So it's like, if you're going out in this war mode of Mars energy, is it benefiting you? Like, at what point do you have to draw on the line and go, this is where I fight, this is where I sit back and take it easy? So I do think you're thinking about things that maybe in the past couple of weeks could have been, you've taken a more harsh approach to, and going again, and I'm going to repeat it like a broken record, 222 on the clock. Where can we bring more love and compassion into a situation? Spirit also saying some things aren't yours to handle. So you give this situation, the person, the people, the love that you have to give in a very healthy boundary type manner, and you leave the rest behind. It's not your battle to fight. So just really be aware of that as you go through this week. So what is it that you don't see? What is it that is maybe unexpected this week? Remember, we've got the full moon in Taurus. I think that's moving into Uranus, maybe something like that. I can't remember precisely. But this is a big deal for us because this is in our opposite sign, Scorpio. So, there's the alchemy of the duality of the light and the dark, right? One side versus the other. So what is it that Scorpio is not aware of at this time? Clarify and collaborate. Scorpio, there's a lot around community settings or dealing with third parties or Spirit, me, myself, and I. Gotcha. Are you at war with yourself, Scorpio, this week? I think the way this feels to me that you're going to change the way you present yourself in the coming weeks. Potentially in the next 3 weeks, Spirit is saying. So what is it that Scorpio does? You can't make it up. I said about that Mars energy. Boom. There it is. Motion. Scorpio, where are you taking action? And as I mentioned the Mars, I said 222 on the clock. What is that card in this deck? 22. 2s, again, your partnerships, the way you're dealing with other people, Leo energy, shine your light, shine it brightly, be in your strength. But you think about the strength card in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. She's mastering the lion with calm. And there we go, some more cat energy for you in case we haven't had enough of that in the past week. She is mastering her emotions. She is mastering the beast within. She is mastering the situations tied to other people in a gentle manner, right? She's like reaching in to extract that lion's tooth. Maybe he's got an abscess or something. Maybe you've got a tooth abscess. Be aware of your dental work. This is self-mastery. This is your confidence to proceed forward. This is finding the fire within to move you forward in a very poised manner, but meaning, you know, taking action, taking business, doing the things that you know you need to do, but also Spirit saying also knowing when you need to take a step back. So self-discipline this week, Scorpio. What else here? So what, any other general messages for Scorpio this week? And I'm going to clarify these too, guys. So any other general messages for Scorpio this week, Spirit? Root, Scorpio, make sure you're grounding yourself. That is the energy of Taurus, right? 38 breaks down to 11. And what's underneath the bottom? Collaborate. I think, Scorps, that you're probably dealing with people and situations of the past. I said, these cards and Spirit together cannot be more confirming of one another in the personal reads that I've done, the readings that I've done for YouTube, all the other work that I've even done for myself. I said Scorpio, South Node, right? That's typically something I never ever say. What card is that? That is the card of the South Node. This is the past, Scorpio. You are rectifying something with the past. This is working with yourself through the past. These are things that could come from a long-standing history of the past, of ways of thinking, ways of doing, the ways of being, finding compassion for me, myself, and I, right? Spirit, minus the Beyonce part. Gotcha. This is alchemy at its finest, Scorpio, and this is taking a deep look at the self. This is taking a deep look at maybe what you perceive to be through your personal experience, where that's coming from. Okay, so this is a rewriting of your own. It's like you can't rewrite history. I mean, they try to, obviously. But this history of the way that it's been done is not something that I'm going to carry forward with me. This is massive change. And we look at Taurus and Uranus and Pluto and all of the things that are going on in the astrology right now, signifying of that change. Scorpio, get out in nature, walk, ground, meditate, pray. When you're feeling like you want to, like, it's like quick impulse, like don't make quick impulsive moves this week. We're bringing things to a closure and a culmination of things that are no longer, you know, serving of our higher good, as we repeat that dead horse all the time. But this is filling your own cup, Scorpio, this week. If you are looking to other people, places, things to make you feel better about yourself, you are not going to get that there. Spirit is asking you to be your own advocate in life this week. Where can I be better? Where can I strive for the greatest achievements of my life? Where can I work on myself in this? How does my personal work on me affect those around me? And making those significant changes there. I do feel like this week, Scorpio, there are certain things that you are dead set on change for. And it could be something as simple as routine, changing the way you, do your hair. But it's like, I feel this. I know that these sleep patterns, thank you, Spirit, need to change. So maybe it's going to bed earlier, getting up earlier, changing your routines up in the morning. But it's like, as you do this within, it comes out, so without, right? As within, so without, as above, so below. So there is something very, Spirit's calling it forming. And the forming to me is showing what the future brings. So just be very aware of that. I think we're going to go, Spirit, can you just be easy on people today? A little rough and rugged, I guess. I don't know. All right, Scorpio. So for these things this week that are working in your favor, stepping into that sensitivity, thinking before you speak, thinking before you act. Scorpio, some of you could be protecting yourself too. Something about rainbows could be of significance as well. Pay attention to the rings around the moon. I don't know if we're going to have rings around the moon this time or not. I don't know. But it's the glow. It's the glow up. Spirit is saying, this is you kind of masking and parading like through. It's almost like you're hiding parts of yourself right now, Scorps. And when I say that, it's like a protective mechanism that you're like working through or under this week. Hey, we don't, no fishies. I got the fish tank moved in here and the cat is like, ooh, lunch, right? Or pardon the noise. That'll get his attention. But anyhow, Scorpio, this is, where the hell was I? It totally took me out of, oh. So, this masking is like a form of protectiveness that is going on within you. And you may be doing a lot of things in secret right now. You may be working on things that nobody knows about. Keep your business to yourself right now, Scorpio, because I do feel like there are vultures, Spirit is saying, that are out and about at this time, right? Because we feel this big shift. People that are operating out of fear are, you know, some people don't set off with the intention, put it that way, to create more havoc. It's not where they're coming from. They're trying to find their way. Other people in this world are the ones that are here to remind us what it looks like if we don't evolve. And you still have to remember that you're still dealing with people like that in your surroundings. So, it's like you are already aware. It's kind of like you're masking parts of yourself, through pain and sensitivity, Spirit says. So there you go. All right. Do tell us more, Spirit. Do tell us more, please. 10 of Wands, laying the burdens down. You know, I think, Scorpio, a lot of you could have repressed emotions, and it may be showing up even in your work life of, you know, Scorpio energy. King of Pentacles to card of Taurus for me as a reader, and then the Four of Pentacles coming out with that. So to me, this is like talking about that Taurus full moon. Security, stability, foundations, practicality, and how we live, the securities and the comforts of life. It may have felt very difficult. It may feel difficult right now to know what direction you're going when it comes to your foundational energy. And Force is significant of that. And you're trying to hold on to a way of living, a way of being, trying to kind of get out of Dodge with what it was rightfully yours. I will also say to you that some of you could be dealing with somebody else that you may feel threatened by, or maybe what you perceive to be trying to take something from you. Like there's been some burden that's been placed on you, and your focus could maybe be, or could have been, anywhere but where it needed to be. And Scorpio, with this sensitized and thinking, I think that you're also, and it feels to me like you are also recognizing that trait about yourself as to how much you may let other people or situations derail the progress that you're making in your own life. And it's not about them, Scorpio. Blue here. Blues and reds are very significant. So red being the root. Aggressively taking your position in this world. Be careful with how aggressive we're getting, okay? Some of you could have Mars in your top 3 placements as well. Or, well, why would I say top 3 placements? That's not right. So Aries energy. Okay, so some of you could have an Aries sun, moon, or rising. Okay, thank you. I was like, what are we talking about here, Spirit? That doesn't make sense. Throat chakra energy, your convictions, your truth. It's funny to see the root come out with a blue connotation to it in this card. Root is usually red, the solar plexus. What the hell is going on in the ethers today? Pay attention to your solar plexus energy. Are you confidently moving in the direction? Are you confident when you are grounding, when you are rooting, when you are, bringing yourself back down to earth, if you will, Scorpio? Are you confident, or is there a fear in that? Like, yeah, I'm good, I've got this, and then somewhere deep within, it's like, I don't know, I feel a little frozen still. So pay attention to that. It's like needing to bring that out of the cold for yourself. So, and if you're dealing with somebody else, Scorpio, this week who is threatening of your, what could feel like your security, you could be dealing with a Libra. King of Swords in the reverse. Scorpio, the difference between you and this person is the stability factor. You have done the work. You have put in what you need to. It's been difficult throughout the time of doing so. Could be dealing even with a Sagittarius on that note. So Taurus, Sag, and Libra. There's that lion in the back of the round of the King of Wands. That's aggression as well. Like, you see it as like feeling the need to attack. You could be popping up, Scorpio, in this King of Wands energy, starting a new beginning. Somebody is watching, and they're not really fucking happy about it, to be honest with you. When they show up in the King of Wands or the King of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody that lacks honesty. They lack integrity. They lack the moral compass to just do the right things. They can be very cold, very callous, very brutal in their words, very cutting. They just scream the epitomes of hell and evil is what Spirit is addressing. And you may view this person that way specifically. Who is this King of Swords in the reverse? The Emperor, trying to hold control, Scorpio. You very likely could have somebody who's trying to hold control over you. You know, I don't say this too often. I don't really like getting into this too much, but this is someone who could be trying to peer into your life. Somebody who could be watching you. Somebody who's drawing conclusions about you. They know nothing about you. This is somebody who finds your success as their downfall if you're doing well. You know, it's like they're trying to withhold something here for you. I don't feel like their investments present day are paying off. And there's something around the time marker of December, potentially December 3rd to December 12th, 13th for some of you. Third week of December for others of you. They're really trying to kind of like pull the wool over somebody's eyes. And I don't think that Queen of Pentacles and the Tower, Scorpio, I'm going to tell you something. If you're dealing with somebody who is trying to pull the wool over someone else's eyes, Capricorn and Virgo energy here, Tower energy, Aries, Scorpio, or Aries, Scorpio, and then the Eight of Cups walking away from this, I think they're going to be forced to have to stop doing whatever it is that they're doing. There's some kind of forced closure that's coming in that says, no, we're not doing this, and this could be a feminine authority in some regard as well, so be aware of that. For the things that you don't see coming or may not be expecting, this could be war and revolution against you, Scorps. Somebody is standing very firm in their convictions on a purpose. They could be causing some ruckus this week. The Spirit's telling me to tell you to lay low because you get to pick the direction in which you take on this. You know, the Two of Wands coming out. You've got a lot of options and opportunities, but it's going to require some insight and introspection. The Hermit is to go within, but it's coming out in the reverse. Don't let this person play head games with you. Don't let this situation play head games with you. You could be playing head games with yourself as well. So don't get too caught up in that. It's like almost thinking like the worst case scenario and how someone could be victorious over you. Don't give them power, right? We say don't let people live rent free in your head. And, you know, that may make you angry. I also think that there are quite a few of you out there who have dealt with people in your life in general that like to bear control, right? They like to be front and center and telling you how things are going to happen, or you may have spent a large part of your life being passive to the opinions of others and, you know, waiting for someone else to make up your mind for you. Not this time around, Scorpio. You don't need to have somebody else to tell you how to live. The answers that you seek are within you. Okay, so be aware of that. Ace of Pentacles. Start to focus on what it is that you want your next creation to look like. What your stability looks like for you. What powered potential in love, money, finance, career, home, security, what that looks like for you, rather than what someone is telling you that you are only deserving of, and then you believing and buying that line of crap. So, one more card, please, Spirit, on this. Or two. Seven of Wands, Scorpio, boundaries. This is, again, to go within in the Queen of Cups. So, this is being emotionally sound within, you know, the boundaries that you are setting. This is finding your inner peace and guidance. I talked about that solar plexus energy. There it is, popping right out in the middle of that card. Spirit is asking you to go within your perspective, again, is going to change around a particular situation, potentially in regards to mother matters. So maybe you're dealing with your mother, maybe you're a mother, maybe you're dealing with a feminine energy that you see as someone who once was nurturing. And what can you do to be more nurturing of the situations that will bring an end to any conflict and turmoil? Scorpio, I feel like you've done a lot of healing with a lot of things. But yet there's more to come, right? We're never really done healing, and that's part of this for you. You know, the Queen of Cups too, her hands are up in this deck in a place of surrender. You know, this is to be in, you know, namaste, if you will, that Zen space, that at peace, to give it to God and bring yourself back into balance. And here it is, Queen of Cups, give it to God. Give it to your higher power, whatever you put your faith into. It's time to surrender and let those negative emotions go attached to anything that is coming in. And I think it may catch you by surprise this week. that you've been kind of feeling all this ruckus within, and then all of a sudden you're just like, you know, God take the wheel, or has it, Carrie Underwood, Jesus take the wheel, right? And you're going to see an upglow too with some people, not all people, some people in your life who, it's like when you kind of step out of the way, Scorpio, you're letting the divine take control, right? So like typically I would see this Knight of Cups as somebody who is coming in with apology or sincerity. And you could very well have somebody who's coming in and lighting you up after having a very difficult period of time that just seemed overwhelming to you. But this is also Spirit saying to me, this is them intervening. Scorpio, get the fuck out of your own way. Sometimes there is just nothing that we can do but to be in a place of stillness. And when we're in that place of stillness, we allow, when we relinquish control as well, we're allowing Spirit to step in on our behalf and do their divine work. Let Spirit do the divine work in whatever chaos is coming in at you. And probably, I'm going to say Thursday, Friday this week. You're looking probably closer to the end of the week, okay? And then any additional information, we had the root come out, 1111 with that. You have 12, 22, and 30. Those numbers could be significant. Scorpio, the star, your wish fulfillment, your healing. Repetitively here, you don't see the way forward, right? Spirit is asking you to have divine faith. This isn't a question of whether or not you need, or do you want to, Scorpio? You need to, if you're going to move forward in a positive direction. And again, I think it's funny, the root below, right? The star, she's looking up. As above, so below. Let the divine work its magic in your favor. Ace of Cups, opening up the heart space, opening yourself up to new ways of being and doing, matters of the heart in general. The Devil popping out in that as well. You know, this is you needing to release your own restraints and break free from the way that you have done things in the past, whether it's been diet, routine, structure, the way you, really with that community, really the way that you deal with others, right? Taking a brand new approach. It's the definition of insanity. When we do things the same way and expect a different result, you're not going to get that. 22 on the clock. Twos are very significant, Scorps. Some of you could have a 222 address as well. Or phone, Spirit's showing like the last three digits of the number 222, phone number. But anyhow, but this is also part of the fact that when you open up for yourself and to the divine, and you do things differently, your wish fulfillment is there, your emotional fulfillment and successes live on the other side of this. So it's like, I really feel like more than anything in regards to community, Spirit is asking you to open up to them and co-create with them, because in turn, these collaborations on the outside that have been difficult and rugged, Spirit is able to become a positive third party, Spirit is saying, to alchemize what's been done wrong. You know, again, people living in integrity or truth, or if not, what else for Scorpio, Spirit? It's funny, the Ace of Pentacles came out and it landed on this other deck and it slowly turned this way. Scorpio, you really, things could be slowing down, right? And it's the end of the year, you know, business and whatnot. Like, the things that you think are going to happen quickly may not. You may have like a heightened feeling or awareness to something, and then it slows down. I think that that's slowing down. I think that maybe for some of you, work is slowing down. This slowdown, Scorpio, is for the point of introspection. You can't go all the time. And that may irritate the hell out of you, but there comes that irritation word again, right? But you're like, I really just want to move forward right now, Spirit. And Spirit's asking you to be patient, right? The star is healing and patience, because look at this, the Empress, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Cups underneath, not seeing the way forward. So if I can't see the way forward, how sound do I actually feel? Scorpio, it will show itself. Knight of Swords, you know, he is that fast-moving knight. He comes in with communication and understanding. Scorpio, you're gonna get information, communication about certain things be it from yourself, your higher self, from other people. I feel like a lot of it's coming from within you. With that Nine of Pentacles, you're more stable and secure than you give yourself credit for. You've built this foundation that you have, and I don't feel like it's a faulty foundation. I feel like it's a foundation that you've worked long and hard to achieve. You've done all of the groundwork, Spirit is saying, to date, that you needed to do. But in order to build the next level, it's like building the foundation of the house. You maybe need concrete block. But once you get the concrete block done, now you have to work with wood. So you're going to have to do it differently. You're building the next level of your foundations, Scorpio, and your mindset of how you do that is going to have to change. I don't know. I mean, I'm no construction worker, but if they're using block, the way they cement the block and whatnot is different. The way you build with wood is nails and screws and nuts and bolts and support beams. So you're really needing to adjust to this next level and what that entails versus what you've spent the last 9 months specifically, Spirit is saying, doing. This is a new way. And with that, Two of Pentacles, not knowing how you're going to get there. Six of Swords, just wanting to move on from anything that feels difficult. Queen of Swords, you're getting clarity around people and situations, and even getting a Spirit saying, getting a better grasp on your own life. So, good stuff. Scorpio, let's grab a little bit of advice, and we're going to move on to the next thing here. Some Spirit saying sometimes you need to incorporate logic, but don't get so logical that you forget how to feel. Cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, and progressing and arriving. Sunglasses. Scorpio, you do have, I do feel like you've had somebody who's put some burdens on you. I really do. Even if these are people in your life on the daily, kids, husband, wife, partner, mother, who knows. You've gained all that you can. You've done everything that you have set out to do in a situation. The next level comes with responsibility of all, not just you. Take a step back, okay? Review this process. Advice for Scorpio. Not today. I said about those boundaries with that Seven of Wands. What comes out on top of that? Boundaries and hurt. Avoiding conversation. Not dealing. Still upset. Paradise. You really just want to get to your happy place, Scorpio. You want to be happy, live happy, and like not have the boat rocked ever again. And we know like the boat is going to get rocked from time to time. But this is something that, again, you need to put focus and attention to, because it's asking you to deal with these things so that you can move on and move forward. Can't make it up if I wanted to. Last column, grounding comes up, right? Look at this. And there is your root. That is the level that it fell on, the road that it fell on. Was what else you need to know. Ground your energy. Get out in nature. Get towards water. Whatever. You know, everybody's different. Like water signs, we find solace in water. Maybe some of you need to be outside. Maybe some of you need to be on the beach. Some of you need to work with crystals and stones. Finding that beacon of light within. This is stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. Scorpio, you're going to have exactly that. And I do think you're going to be met with a challenge anywhere from the next 3 weeks to the next 3 months. And and I think part of this energy, if you've been feeling a little like, you know it's coming. And it's like your fight and flight is trying to kick in to save the day. You can't do that right now. You have to let whatever this is play out. And you will be supported. You will be comforted. You will be heard in your time of need. You will be felt, understood, and seen. But something here is needing to play out. Okay? All right, guys. Off to my next to-do. Sending you all so much love. I hope this was helpful for you. Sending you love, light. Again, personal reads are open and available. Description box below for the info on that. And then, yeah, that's that. Have a wonderful week. I will see you all again very soon. Love and light. Bye.